From Richard Scarry's Animal Nursery Tales, The Gingerbread Man, adapted from the Golden Book. Once upon a time, in a cozy village, there lived many, many neighbors who worked very hard. The field workers, the cow who kept a tidy house.
Now let's not bring any dirty hooves in here.
The two bears who made their own sausages. The two chicken farmers who always had lots of eggs.
My chickens have laid the most eggs.
Oh, no. My chickens have laid far more than yours. Just look.
And a few who, well, not everyone worked hard.
All these busy villagers make me, so tired. I think I'll just settle down here under the tree and have a nap.
Perhaps the busiest people who lived in the village were a little old woman and a little old man who lived in a little old house.
My corn has tassels already, Helga. We'll have a very good crop this year.
Our cabbages are so round and purple and juicy looking. We will soon have sauerkraut. Oh, Fritzy, we've worked so hard. We deserve a treat. I will go inside and make you a surprise.
So the little old woman went to work.
La 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 la. Mix it up right and roll it out flat. He's going to be so tasty on the fat. I'll use 2 raisins to make both his eyes, and 3 more for buttons on my gingerbread surprise. I'll sprinkle some cinnamon to make a big smile. Then I'll pop him in the oven to bake for a while. I smell spices. The gingerbread man must be ready by now.
But no sooner had she put the pan down than the gingerbread man winked.
Fritzy, is that you? No, it's not him.
The gingerbread man sat up.
Oh, what is this? My goodness, get back here, you naughty little cookie.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
The old woman ran after the gingerbread man.
These old bones can't catch that sprite.
The gingerbread man skipped past the little old man.
What have we here? A runaway gingerbread man. Hey, you, come back here. Och, du Liebe, where's my garden rake? I'll get that snip of a gingerbread man.
I feel so, gingery. I'm gonna run right under that ladder. Oh, I'm such a bad little cookie.
He ran past a field of farm workers.
Hola, what do you see? It just ran past me.
By Yemeni, it's a gingerbread man.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run from a woman and a little old man. Catch me, catch me, catch me if you can.
I'll get that fat, tasty gingerbread man with my sickle.
I'll get that fresh, brown gingerbread man with my rake.
I'll get that sweet, plump gingerbread man with my pitchfork.
And they ran and ran and ran, but they couldn't catch the gingerbread man. Just then, he saw a cow drawing water from a well.
Could this be a crispy, mouth-watering gingerbread boy running past me?
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Catch him! Catch him!
He ran away from us too.
You fit perfectly in my pail. That's the place for you. Come back here, you little scamp. He would have fit so beautifully in my pail, and even better on my table for dinner.
Oh, boy! Look at those pies. Pies can't taste as good as me.
The gingerbread man was laughing so hard that he didn't see 2 picnicking bears. So...
For shame. You made a mess of our picnic.
Oh, Mama, I see a delicious-looking dessert. Oh, I'm mad now, Mama, and hungry. Come back here. I'll bob you a nice sausage.
That's right. Go get him, Papa.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, look at that. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
commotion brought the chicken farmer flying out of his barn.
Hush, hush. How can my hens lay any eggs?
Can't you keep your chickens quiet? Look at that.
A fine feast of a gingerbread man.
Right under our noses.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man.
And the hungry chicken farmers would have chased him, but as usual, they got into an argument.
Get your chickens out of my yard.
Get your chickens out of my yard.
Nothing can stop me now.
The gingerbread man ran all the way to the river. He was laughing so hard that he didn't see the fox napping there, and he ran smack into the fox.
What's this?
A yummy little gingerbread man. Oh, my, you're in quite a hurry.
Oh, I'm just as frisky as I can be. Listen to me, I'm sure you'll agree. I run from a woman in a baking pan, some farmers, a cow, and a little old man. I run through a field and under a ladder, past a baker with pies that made a fine platter. I ran from 2 bears and 2 chicken flocks. Come on, I'll show you I can run from a fox. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man.
Oh, you're so clever for a little gingerbread man.
Indeed I am.
But what is that noise I hear up on the hill? Oh, my. It does look like an angry bunch of villagers coming our way.
They do look angry.
And hungry, too. Of course, I'm just napping after a nice big lunch.
We'll get you now, you naughty cookie.
Come back here, you crispy little morsel, you. Come back here. Get here.
Catch me if you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man.
I'm certain you're so clever, you'll easily think of a way to get across the river.
Oh, the river.
Of course, I'm an excellent swimmer. I suppose that just for you, I'd be willing to give you a ride on my back.
On your back?
Or would you prefer my tail?
Whoopee! So let's go. Woo-hoo. Your fur tickles my feet.
The fox just smiled.
Oh, look out. This water is deep. You don't want your crispy little legs to get soggy. Climb up on my back.
Look, are they surprised? I guess I fooled them.
Oh, dear, this is even deeper. You'd better climb up on my head. You wouldn't want to get soaked with muddy old river water.
You can't catch me. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Here, look at that. You see that?
Say, my spicy, toasty friend, you'd better hop on my nose for this last part of the river, just to be safe.
And without even stopping to think, the gingerbread man jumped right up onto the fox's nose. And with a flick of his head, the fox tossed the gingerbread man into his mouth.
Delicious.
Would you believe that?
Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Oh, gracious.
Ach, du Liebe. He just would, wouldn't he?
Yes, he just did. And he didn't even share.
Then the fox stood up in the water. It wasn't very deep at all. The fox grinned at all the villagers, who looked quite sad.
Well. That was just the fattest, the tastiest, the freshest, the brownest, the sweetest, the plumpest, the crispiest, the spiciest, the toastiest, and the naughtiest gingerbread man I've ever tasted. And now, if you'll all excuse me, I believe I'll finish my nap.
Well, that's the end of that toasty little gingerbread man.
Yeah, I would really have liked that taste, you betcha.
Speaking of sweet, spicy, toasty, and tasty, that gives me another good idea.
The little old woman whispered a secret into the little old man's ear.
Helge and I invite everyone to our little old house for a special surprise.
It wasn't long before all the villagers could smell the sweet aroma coming from the little old house, and they gathered for their surprise.
Oh, goody! She just would, wouldn't she?
Yes, she just did.
But do you know what? This time, before the little old woman opened the oven door, she made sure that the front door was closed tight.
From Richard Scarry's Animal Nursery Tales, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Adapted from the Golden Book. Once upon a time, in a busy forest full of tall pine trees, stood a neat little house. In the house lived a family of bears. There was a great big Papa Bear.
Yep, that's me.
And there was a middle-sized Mama Bear.
Welcome to our home. And this is our little tiny baby bear.
But I'm getting bigger, I am.
Yes, you are. I would invite you to come in, but we haven't quite gotten our house back together. You see, this morning...
Let me tell the story, Mama, please.
Well, all right.
Oh, goody. Well, this morning, Mama fixed breakfast.
I always fix porridge.
It was too hot to eat.
Ouch! I burned my tongue.
It takes time to cool, so I poured the porridge into our bowls.
She put honey on mine.
Then we went for a walk in the woods.
And that's when this little girl came, I think.
The little girl was Goldilocks. She was out for a walk in the woods, too, when she saw the house of the Three Bears.
Tra-la-la-la and fiddle-dee-dee. What will I do and what will I see? La-la-la-la, la-la-la-la-la. What a cute house! Yoo-hoo! Is anybody home? Guess not. I'll just tiptoe in and look around. Oh, boy! Breakfast porridge. I'll just have a little taste from this big Papa-sized bowl. They'll never miss it. Youch! That's too hot. Wait, here's a middle-sized bowl. Yuck! Too cold. Oh! Here's a little tiny bowl. They wouldn't feed that stuff to a baby, would they? Honey! Now that's good!
Goldilocks ate all the porridge from the little tiny bowl.
That was tasty! Now what shall I do next?
Goldilocks peeked into the living room.
Ooh, that must be the Papa's great big green chair. Looks comfy. This is quite a climb. There. Nope. Too high. Red is really my favorite color anyway. The Mama's pretty chair should be just right. Oops. Too wide for me. Now there's some fun. The baby's rocking chair.
The little tiny chair was not too high and not too wide.
This is just right. Tra-la-la-la and fiddle-dee-dee. I love to rock-a-bye me. Wow! Oops! Just one rock too many. Oh, well, a little glue, a few nails. It'll be easy to fix.
And with that, she decided to look for some toys.
Tra-la-la-la and fiddle-dee-dee. Oh, boy, a whole basket of clothes for playing dress-up. Whee! Here we go. The Papa's big hat is just a tad too big. Hey, who turned out the lights? What a charming middle-sized hat. It's me. Almost. Just a bit too flowery. Baby's little tiny socks fit me just right.
By then, Goldilocks was sleepy.
It's time for a little cat nap.
First, she found the big Papa Bear's bed.
This bed is big enough for my whole family, but it's too hard. Now this one must be Mama's bed. It's much too soft for sleeping. But boy, oh boy, is it great for bouncing. Boing, boing, boing. Over there is the little tiny baby's bed. This is just right. Not too hard, not too soft. Teeny tiny and cozy warm.
It was so cozy that Goldilocks fell fast asleep. Just about then, the three bears came home.
Our porridge must be just right by now.
Yum, yum. I'm putting extra honey on mine.
I'm so hungry I could eat that whole pot myself.
Me too. And I'm a growing boy.
When the bears opened the door, they couldn't believe their eyes.
Oh!
My!
Goodness, someone's been here.
We've been ransacked.
What a mess.
Look, someone has been tasting my porridge.
Someone has been tasting my porridge, and he spilled it.
Someone has been tasting my porridge, and it's all gone. Who would do something like that? Someone big and mean, I bet.
Shh! We'd better check the living room. He might still be here.
The bears tiptoed to the door.
He's not here.
But someone has been sitting in my big chair.
Someone has been sitting in my chair. Just look at those messy paw prints.
And someone has been sitting in my chair. It's broken all to pieces. I'll never rock again.
There. Papa will fix it.
We'd better check upstairs. I'll find the culprit.
The bears tiptoed up the stairs.
Mama, were these clothes here before?
No, it's the burglar. Maybe he's going.
He must be in the bedroom.
The bears tiptoed to the bedroom.
Shh! Land sakes! Someone's been sleeping in my big bed.
Someone's been sleeping in my middle-sized bed. Just look at those footprints.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed. And here she is.
Oh, bears! Help!
Who are you?
And a mouse! Let me out of here!
Goldilocks was so frightened that she ran down the stairs, out the door, and all the way home without stopping once.
And that's what happened. It really did. That little Goldilocks was afraid of us.
Yes, my little honey bear. I'll bet that she'll never, ever again go into a home she doesn't know.
And Mama Bear was right. Goldilocks never again went to the house of the three bears.
The Three Little Pigs, adapted from the Golden Book, Richard Scarry's Animal Nursery Tales. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs with very big plans.
Mother, it's time for us to seek our fortunes.
I'm gonna be a famous comedian. I'm going to be a movie star. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, how I worry about you boys. But Gilbert, what about you?
Now, Mother, don't you worry. I'm going to build a fine farm just down the road.
Piglets, remember that big bad wolf.
the big bad wolf. He won't scare us at all. We'll build our homes and fill our crocks, shut our doors and lock our locks. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf if he should come to call.
So they kissed their mother goodbye and started on their separate ways. As Hamilton skipped along, he met
A farmer with a load of straw. That's the perfect thing for a snazzy, jazzy house.
Did you say a house? Whoever heard of a straw house? That won't keep a wolf away.
It'll do. You'll see.
Sure enough, the straw house went up in a jiffy.
I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. He won't scare me at all. Not bad.
Nearby, a certain crafty fellow was taking a stroll.
It's time for me to eat, and I'm not hungry for something sweet. The dinner dish that I like most is tasty, tender piggy roast. Little pig, let me come in.
No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Hamilton ran into the deep, dark forest to hide. That same day, Robert had met
a woodcutter. Those sticks would make a spiffy, nifty house.
I hear the wolf makes short work of houses like that, son. But suit yourself. You may have this bundle.
And so, in no time at all, Robert's house was built.
Hey, maybe I should be a carpenter. I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. He won't eat me at all.
And who do you think came slinking along?
It's time for me to eat, and I'm not hungry for something sweet. My favorite dinner, to be true, is tasty, juicy piggy stew. Little pig, let me come in.
No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, Wolfie.
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
And Robert ran into the deep, dark forest to hide. Now, Gilbert had met someone, too.
A bricklayer.
Quite right, young man.
Kind sir, may I have some bricks to build my sturdy house, please?
Take what you need.
So Gilbert set about to build a solid brick house.
I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. He can't hurt me at all.
And, of course, sneaky as ever, along came
I'm so hungry, even my stomach is growling. It's time for me to eat. Catching a pig is quite a feat. Whenever I chase, they run away. And all I want is piggy souffle. Little pig, let me come in.
No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. I can't understand it. This house won't budge. There must be some other way to get that pig. I can't huff another puff. Little pig, do you like turnips?
Why, yes. Why do you ask?
I could show you a garden in Misty Meadows filled with turnips.
It's a date, tomorrow at 7.
The next day, that smart little pig got up at 6 o'clock to pick turnips and hurried home with a basket full.
Wake up, pig! It's 7 o'clock. You ready to go?
I thought you said 6 o'clock. I've already picked my turnips.
Quite all right, pig. I must think of another plan. Gilbert, my boy, you like apples?
Apples? Oh, I love apples.
Well, in that case, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I'll take you to the orchard at Windy Hill.
See you then.
But clever Gilbert got up at 5 o'clock, ran to Windy Hill, and climbed an apple tree.
These are great apples. Just a few more and... Uh-oh! I see the wolf coming.
Hello, Mr. Pig. I see you got an early start again. But I caught up with you. Now, what do you think of those apples?
Delicious. Have one. Catch.
Hey, you threw it too hard. Oop, oh.
Yippee! He fell for it.
How could I chase a silly apple when I could have had a fat little pig?
The next day, crouching down the lane, came...
Oh, 3 days without pork chops. I simply have to eat. I've been patient, and I've been sweet, but today that pig will be my feast, 'cause I'm a wily, fearsome beast. Gilbert, old buddy, let's be friends. Let's go to the county fair tomorrow.
Sounds like fun.
I'll meet you at 3 o'clock. Got it straight?
Gotcha.
So naturally, at 2 o'clock, Gilbert arrived at the fair.
I'd like this butter churn for my farm. Oh no, it's 3 o'clock. I know what I'll do. I'll jump in my butter churn and roll down the hill right to the door of my house.
Hey, what's that?
Oh! Look out, Wolf!
Help! Help!
Whew, I'm safe.
That sneaky, tricky little pig. I could have gotten hurt. All right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You hear me, pig? I'm gonna climb up onto your roof. I'm coming right down your chimney. Do you hear me? I'm going to eat you in 1 bite.
In that case, I'll pop the lid off this pot to give you a warm welcome. Goodbye, Wolf. You needn't return the pot. Ha ha! That should be the end of Mr. Wolf. I hope. Who's there?
It's us! Please, Gilbert, can we stay here? The big bad wolf chased us into the deep, dark woods.
Ha! Don't worry. You won't hear from him again.
Oh, boy! We can start our careers!
We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. He can't scare us at all. We'll get some water boiling hot and pop him in our cooking pot. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf if he should come to call.